The United States just sent a clear message to Tehran. The nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, along with its full strike group, is now in the Arabian Sea, within striking range of Iran. This move comes amid high-stakes indirect nuclear talks in Oman, but Washington is showing that diplomacy has a military backup plan. Equipped with F-35C stealth fighters, Super Hornets, Growlers, and Hawkeyes, the carrier's strike group can project power deep inside Iranian territory while remaining beyond the reach of many Iranian missiles. And the situation is already tense. On February 3rd, an Iranian Shahed-139 drone approached the carrier aggressively and was shot down by an F-35C. CENTCOM called it self-defense, but the incident sent oil prices spiking and underscored the volatility in the region. The U.S. hasn't stopped there. Additional assets include B-52 bombers in Qatar, THAAD and Patriot missile batteries, and F-15E Strike Eagles, all part of President Trump's so-called Armada operation. Iran has responded with drone surveillance and missile threats, warning that any attack on its territory will trigger retaliation against U.S. bases across the Middle East. Analysts say this standoff isn't just about military posturing, it carries major economic and geopolitical implications. Protests in Iran continue, global energy markets are on edge, and neighboring countries are calling for de-escalation. So what does this mean? The USS Abraham Lincoln is a direct warning. The U.S. is ready to act if diplomacy fails, but also signaling restraint, keeping Iran within reach while avoiding direct confrontation, for now. The question now, will this show of force push Iran to the negotiating table, or is the Middle East on the brink of a new, broader conflict?
A chilling message from Washington. Leave Iran now. The U.S. State Department has again urged all American citizens to depart immediately, warning that the situation could deteriorate without notice. The alert comes as President Trump openly prepares military options if talks with Tehran collapse. Diplomacy is still alive, but barely. Trump says the first round of Oman talks went well, and both sides will meet again next week. Yet he delivered a blunt ultimatum. If Iran refuses a deal, the consequences will be very steep.
We have plenty of time. If you remember Venezuela, we waited around for a while, and we're in no rush. We have, very good talks going with Iran. We have very good talks going with Russia and Ukraine. We're doing a lot of good talking, and I think we had the results today were with Iran. It was a meeting. We're going to meet again early next week. And they want to make a deal. Iran, as they should want to make a deal. They know the consequences if they don't. If they don't make a deal, the consequences are very steep. So we'll see what happens. But they had a very good meeting with a very high representative of Iran, and we'll see how it all turns out.
The U.S. is signaling readiness for force. Navy Admiral Brad Cooper, the top CENTCOM commander, attended the negotiations in uniform, a rare visual reminder that the military option is on the table. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner led the American team. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi called the discussions positive, but optimism is overshadowed by troop movements across the region. The USS Abraham Lincoln strike group is edging closer to Iranian waters. Additional aircraft and missile defenses are pouring into Middle Eastern bases. U.S. officials say the carrier will soon be within striking distance of Tehran. On Tuesday, tensions nearly exploded at sea. An F-35 from the Lincoln shot down an Iranian drone that approached aggressively with unclear intent. Iran warned that any American attack would trigger a regional war. Washington is also tightening the economic noose. New sanctions target 15 entities and a shadow fleet moving Iranian oil, accusing Tehran of funding instability while crushing its own protesters. Americans are being told to get out. Warships are moving in. Talks continue, but under the shadow of strikes. The next meeting could deliver a breakthrough or the final step toward confrontation. For now, the clock is ticking over Iran.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.